Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another math lesson with Mr. Hopkins. Today, we're going to start a brand new unit, solving equations. Today's a little bit easier. We'll start off softly with one-step equations. So let's get started. It says, what does it mean to be a solution to an equation? Well, a lot of people tell me that it's the answer, but yeah, that doesn't really mean it's the solution. A solution makes an equation true. That's how we know it's an answer. So let's say makes an equation true. How's that? Okay, let's get right on with it. It says solve each of the following equations for the given variable. So the first thing we want to do is locate our variable. Right here, the x. So we want to find out what is on the same side of the equal sign. So I have students that normally like to draw a line down from the equal sign. You can do that if you'd like. I will choose not to do that, but you can do that. And then from there, we say, what is on the same side as x? And when I say same side, I'm talking about the same side of the equal sign. So we notice there is a plus 4. So to get x by itself, I need to do the opposite. So instead of adding 4 to both sides, I want to subtract 4 to both sides. And whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other side, otherwise it will not be equal anymore. So I bring the x down, and I add these guys, 14 and negative 4, or I can say 14 minus 4. Regardless, you get the same answer of x equals 10. Excellent. The next one, solve for y. So what's on the same side as y? Plus 1.3. So the opposite would be minus 1.3. So y equals 0.2. Remember, we have a calculator, so let's use it if we need it. You'll never get in trouble for using a calculator. M plus 5.9 equals 4.2. So on the same side of the equal sign as m is 5.9. Do the opposite to get rid of it. So let's subtract it. And C. Now we're getting into fractions. And fractions are not always our friend. But once again, you have a calculator. So we're going to use it. I'm going to show you how to use it, and we're going to practice with it today as well. So 2 lessons in 1. So on the same side as C is the 2/3. To get rid of it, we have to subtract it. So C equals, well, what does C equal? Let's look at our calculator. Try to move this out of the way here. Bear with me. I don't like it when it does that. Okay, we want 3/4 minus 2/3. So let's clear out what's in there. To get a fraction on my calculator, we hit the green button right here, alpha, y equals, and then the fraction appears. There it is. So we want 3/4, arrow down, 4, arrow out front. So I have my 3/4. And now I want to subtract 2/3. So let's hit minus, and then I want another fraction again. So I have to hit alpha, y equals, I need 2/3. So 2/3. 3. So when I hit enter, I get 1/12. So 1/12 is my answer. So don't let the fractions scare you. We have a calculator. Okay, moving on. This one looks a little different because x is on the other side of the equal sign. And that's okay. Again, what's on the same side of the equal sign as x is 23. So to get rid of it, subtract it. So -8 equals x. And I can rearrange that. I can say x equals -8 if you'd like. This next one is really tricky. -12 plus f equals 3. So what is on the same side as f? It is -12. So the opposite of -12 is +12. So I want to add 12 to both sides. So that -12, +12 cancel. And f equals 15. 3 plus 12. Okay, more fractions. To get y by itself, that's a -5/6, so I want to add 5/6. -5/6, +5/6. Bye-bye. So 5/6 plus 5/6. Some of us can do that in our head, and that is great. And then others, hey, maybe we just want more practice with our calculator. Alpha, y equals, brings up a fraction, 5/6. And I want to add alpha y equals another 5/6. And we will get 5/3. Excellent. D. Solve for D. To get D by itself, I need to get rid of that 2.1. So let's subtract it. So D equals, 6 1/5. We have a mixed fraction. So what we need to do now is something we haven't done yet. This time when I hit alpha y equals, I don't just want to hit enter on the first one. This second one right here has a number in front of the fraction. So if I hit 2, it's going to appear like that. So I can put in a 6. I can arrow over in the next box and put in a 1. Arrow down to put in my 5. And I have my mixed number right there. And then I want to subtract 2.1. So minus 2.1, hit enter. 4.1 is my answer. Okay, so we have learned how to use our calculator. We learned how to solve one-step equations so far. Instead of doing this whole page as notes, we're going to split it up into 2 days. So today was 2-1, day 1. I would like you to look at the next 2 examples. So when we start tomorrow's lesson, we'll go over those. And that's all I ask of you to do. So good luck. And if you have any questions, please reach out. We will continue with this tomorrow.